Okay, I just wanted to kind of go over some of the attachments here. So for the head, you have like just a little cylinder, and it just goes in the hole where the head would go normally, like so. And then it just plugs into the hole in the back. And then for the satchel, it kind of works the same way as the 82 and 83 Snake Eyes works, where you have like a little slot in there for the strap of the demolition bag, or whatever you want to call it. And so you put the peg in the hole, and then you try to put the strap in the slot as you push through. For the silencer, you have a smaller kind of attachment here that you just kind of push the silencer down through. It's just like a ring. So that's about it for the silencer. And then over here, all these kind of work the same way. It's like a little clip that has an opening on one side that you just kind of push the weapons into. Some of them you can even just kind of slide into there, like so. But yeah, real simple system. You just slide them all in. And the same with the sword down here, like so. And that's all there is to it. Now the important thing that I wanted to go over is how Snake Eyes is connected here to the display. This is a little bit different than most of my other displays, so I thought I should really touch on it. But basically what you have, most of the displays have just a peg that goes into the back of the figure. But since we want to keep the sword on, this one's a little bit different. So you have this piece here. Okay, now this goes into the slot on the back, and then you turn it usually 90 degrees to lock it into place. This one is kind of a looser fit than most of them because of the way I had to print it, but also because you have to kind of put it on the figure before you put the figure and it into the display, which is not usually how I do it. Usually you put the peg into the slot on the display and then put the figure on. So I didn't want it to kind of move around and be difficult to put in the display, so I had to make the fit a bit looser than I normally would. Anyways, what you have is you have your sword. Sorry about the blurriness, I can't seem to get it to focus much better, but you have your sword with the sheath with the peg. Basically that peg goes through here, and you want to make sure it goes all the way through, or else there won't be enough room for it to go onto or into the webbing for Snake Eyes. So there you go, you put it all the way through, and then you kind of butt the piece up against the sheath. That way, when it's on his back, it'll be at a nice angle, and this will lock into place on the display because it's horizontal. If it was, say, vertical like that, it would just fall out of the slot because it goes into the slot like that and then locks into place by turning it like that. So then you just take and you get the figure and you put the remaining amount of peg that's there into the hole on his webbing / back. And then you grab the whole thing and you angle it so that the locking part will go in the slot, and then you turn it. Whoops. Oh, well, here's an important thing that I didn't know about till just now. These may get in the way. When I originally put them on here, I didn't have those. I hadn't put them in yet. So I didn't know that they would get in the way. So make sure to put the figure on first before putting any of the accessories on. And then we'll put this back on his back, like so, and we'll try that again. There. Perfect. So that'll keep him in place. Now, unfortunately, because of the fit, because I had to make it a bit looser, if you tilt him to the side, he's going to fall like that, but he'll still be attached. And how often are we going to really do that? But I mean, forward movement, I mean, he's on there pretty good. But yeah, basically that's all there is to putting him on there. And then for the stand, there's just, I made the bottom a little wider just so the stand could sit on there. I usually recess these into place, but since his name's there, I didn't want to obscure that, so I just made it so it could sit there like that.